Kimber is a well-known brand. Sorry. They provide firearms to the USA Shooting Team, Marines on the Special Operations Command, and the LAPD SWAT team. They also won the NRA Gold Bullseye Award this year. Joining us to show off what else they've got going on is Rachel Vandevert from Kimber. Rachel's gonna kid. I promise you the next time she sees me, she's going to punch me in the face. I've never had to say, as many times as we met each other, I've never had to say her last name.
No, I married my husband and I was dating him for 3 months before I could say my last name. It's Vandevort. Yeah. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, good to see you and happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the last second. I was just on with Lessort, and he was giving me some very bad advice, like he always does.
Never listen to Lessort.
Yeah, but see, somebody understands me. Somebody understands me.
I'm with you.
So what do you guys got going on? What's new for 2017?
We always have so many great things going on new. But obviously you mentioned the Golden Bullseye Award.
Yeah.
We did get the Golden Bullseye Award, which was fantastic for a few different products. But one of them actually being the Micro 9, and we're very excited about that. Here we have one of the Micro 9s here in my office. We're really excited about that. We actually have 5 new models in the Micro 9 this year.
Mm-hmm. So what was the motivation behind coming out with the Micro 9?
Well, we first came out with the Micro 380.
Which I have.
Yes. And actually this is an example of the Micro 380. Okay. It's about 10% smaller than the Micro 9. So we came out with this Micro 380 and it's fantastic. But also there's a huge demand for the 9mm and you can't deny that. Yeah. So that's why we came out with the 9.
Gotcha. And what has been the reception, generally speaking, from people who kind of get the Micro 9 in their hands? And because it's interesting to see the progression of where the 1911 was before, and then how it comes down, like how now they're like that big now, and shooting 9. Like, so what is people's general reaction when they see it?
Always great, but it's really fun to see a lot of people very surprised and very shocked,
Gotcha.
just how much they love it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, even very traditional 1911 gun owners, full-size 1911 is a larger gun. It's very slim, but it's much larger than a micro. So there's a lot of those folks that have been like, I'm not really sure if I'm going to like the small version of it. And inevitably, every single time they're like, okay, you can't not love this gun.
Yeah.
So everybody loves it. And it's, especially the 9mm, it's so appropriate for about anybody, whether you've got large hands and you're a guy or you're a woman with smaller hands. It just is great for everyone.
I will say this, no matter what size it in, whether it's the full size or down to the micro size, there's something about the 1911 platform that just works. It's just inherently shootable. The design of the 1911 is just a shootable gun. And I've noticed that in some of the smaller guns, even like I'd shoot that Micro 9 and I haven't even shot it. I know I can shoot that better than my 43, just because the inherent nature of a 1911 lends itself to just being incredibly shootable. So I think it's one of the cool factors of going down to those micro sizes in the 1911 platform, especially those people who live and die by the 1911 and 45. Because I was just talking with somebody the other day, they were telling me, and I was telling them, I was like, I don't carry 1911s because they're just too heavy. I love shooting them, they're just too heavy. But now with guns like the Micro 9, start piquing curiosity a little bit. Might have to start entertaining changing some things.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's an ergonomics that was developed over 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still the slim lines and that ergonomics, it's just undeniable. It's just a fantastic platform.
Absolutely. So what do you think makes Kimber pistols and rifles stand out in the way they do? Because there are some die-hard Kimber fans that I've come across. I had one guy on the range tell me that his dad told him, if you don't buy a Kimber at some point in your life, we are going to disown you as a family member. Literally told this to me.
Well, with Kimber, there's there's a lot of different things that go into it. But one thing is the unmistakable quality that goes into every Kimber. And it's this, modern marvel of manufacturing and able to manufacture to these very tight tolerances to make this amazing gun. But then also there's this hand finished aspect to all of our guns. So, you get, the best of all worlds wrapped into one package. And with Kimber, it's always unmistakable quality, dependability. And then we offer basically a custom gun straight from the box.
Yeah.
We offer so many sizes, so many finishes, so many details that you can get that custom gun you've been thinking of straight out of the pages of our catalog. So it's quality. It's this foundation of quality that's just undeniable.
No, absolutely. I remember the very first 1911 I ever bought with my own money was the Raptor in the blue finish. Yeah. That I just thought it was just such a beautiful gun. It was one of the first guns I bought sheerly based off the way it looked. I just thought it was incredibly beautiful. And that's one thing that is notable about Kimber is you guys make some great looking firearms.
Yeah, well, and it's Valentine's Day. And so I was like, oh, let's talk about how they look great. I actually made 2 picks for Valentine's Day.
Okay, let's do it.
So in the micro lineup, there's the Bel Air.
Ah.
So again, Valentine's Day pick number 1 for me.
Okay. Now, what is that? Was that a micro 9?
This is a micro 380, but it also comes with micro 9.
Micro 9. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. And then the Ultra Amethyst, which also comes in a micro platform.
Yeah.
And this is a beautiful purple gun here.
Yeah, I know some people that would love that.
So those are my Valentine's Day picks. I figured I'd better pull out for you guys.
No, Now, I got to say, the guy who goes out and gets that for the Valentine, he's a very generous guy. Keep him.
But yeah, and we all, like you said, we've always got new stuff, and we talked about the Micro 9 and 1911s. And then, of course, there's the K6S as well. Our revolver is just taking the field by storm and very popular. And this year we came out actually with 5 new models.
Really?
So, yep. So the K6S revolver, very popular. Of course, it's a 6-round cylinder. It's the slimmest 6-round, 357 on the market. And again, 5 different models this year. And if you haven't had a chance to feel the trigger on one of these, you got to go out and check it out.
Yeah, when I dry fired it, I'm not going to lie, I was impressed. I mean, you guys even do revolvers pretty.
Yep.
That's pretty. So what made you guys want to jump into the revolver game?
We just saw that there was a gap in the market. There was something missing, and we felt that we were the best ones to provide that. And that was, 6-round capacity, very slim, easy to carry, but also very easy to shoot. Unfortunately, I'm not a great revolver shooter.
Yeah.
I started shooting the K6S, and I actually felt pretty impressed with myself. So, it's great shootability, and yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember I saw it, and I don't think pictures and video actually do it much justice. I think it's one of those things that you have to see in person and really to kind of grasp within its entirety. Just how nice the gun actually is and how good that trigger is as well. Because I'm not going to lie, I walked away pretty impressed with the trigger. Though I haven't shot it yet. Let me put that caveat out there. But in dry firing it, I got to say I was really impressed.
I can fix that.
So where are you guys going in terms of the future as a company? Where do you see things changing, staying the same?
Oh gosh, well that's a really open-ended question.
Yeah.
We've really seen, there is a huge, obviously for years there's been a huge, push towards small concealed carry firearms, which led to the Micro 9, which led to the K6S. And, the key for us is making sure we listen to all of those people in our Kimber family who own Kimbers, who want Kimbers. They often tell us what they want, what features they want to see, what benefits, et cetera, they want to see. And so we're just continuing to give people what they want. And, the best is never good enough is kind of how I see us and how we roll. Even the smallest tweaks and changes to our line, are things that are very important to our customers. So we're just going to continue to give them what they want.
Hey, I'm not mad at that at all. So, any chance of getting into, say, I don't know, the Strike-A-Fire world, or are we going to strictly remain hammer in that regard?
Nah, we're focusing on the hammers right now. So yeah.
Okay, I was hoping I could squeeze out some top secret squirrel top information or something like that. But you have disappointed me.
Great effort. Good effort.
No, but thank you very much, Rachel. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that revolver and really kind of putting it through its paces. But I'm really happy with my Micro 380. It's actually the Raptor. It literally is the micro version of the Raptor I bought all those years ago. So that's pretty dope as well. But thank you very much, Rachel. I'm not going to attempt to say your last name because I'm going to butcher it again.
Nah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. You take care. Coming up next, we're going to check out some new accessories from Blue Force Gear, and we'll be right back.